If you take in consideration the 2,000 years of recorded history and all the animals that have served by our service members in various capacities, we can reflect now with this monument about those that have gone and deceased. We also take today and let's reflect on those that are currently with us, serving with us. And if you want an example of that service, we've got several members here. I encourage you to speak to those uniformed members about their experiences. Almost certain they have almost all been to Iraq. Some of them have been to Afghanistan.
My name is Master of Arms First Class Matthew Tarleton. This is MWD Crash. That's the play.
And I guess he's more mobile. You can go with him to a lot of places where you can't take bigger dogs, probably. Tell us about what you guys do together.
Well, we just actually got him about 2 weeks ago, so he's actually in training. We just received him from San Antonio, Texas. We started training about a week ago.
About how long do you think the training process will take?
For him, a few months, because he's he's a handful.
And what breed is he again?
He's a Patterdale Terrier.
Patterdale Terrier. And what is his specific job? What does he do best?
He's a detection dog. That's all he does.
How does he do that? What does he do? Describe how do you do detection, or how does he do detection?
Well, he's there to find either narcotics or explosives that are hidden. And he just uses his nose.
Well, is this primarily on ships, since you guys are in the Navy?
For the small breed like him, he is used for the ships and submarines, so he can get in the tighter spaces that the bigger dogs cannot.
Take into consideration that they've lived and worked with these dogs for months, possibly years, and also consider that the relationship you have with your animal and how you care for that animal and you love that animal. Imagine this, young Marine back there, like Sergeant Pierce or Corporal Eczema. You put on your body armor, about 33 pounds, weapon systems, ammo, everything you need to sustain yourself for 12 hours. And that animal you're with for the next 12 hours. You're walking in front of a patrol in Afghanistan on foot, and you build a bond with this animal, and you consider the animal like a family member. So imagine yourself with maybe your baby brother or baby sister 12 feet in front of you, on or off leash, in harm's way, in front of everybody else. You're the first person, first animal the bad guys see. You're the first one they want to take out because you're the most credible threat out there, because we're going to find you. And just think about that for a moment. What these men and women here today will go through in a typical day when they're forward deployed.
My favorite part about Crash is that he's always full of energy. He keeps me on my toes. I got to watch him every minute. And it's kind of nice to have a smaller dog because I can actually pick him up, and he loves to play.
Benno is a 13-year-old Dutch Shepherd. He is narcotics detection and patrol, and he served the United States Army for the better part of 11 years. He retired in March of 2010, and he is one of the loves of my life. I had never put hands on a Dutch Shepherd, always loving German Shepherds, and until I got Benno, I had no idea what the love and devotion was of a Dutch Shepherd. Don't eat that grass, that'll make you sick. Now, Benno is the stoic type. He says, I'll tell you, this grass feels so much better than the sands of Iraq. Benno was deployed for 14 months with the 35th MP Battalion in Iraq. Anyway, Benno didn't know what a cat was. Now, this mean, ferocious military working dog met our cat, and he couldn't figure out what it was, and he didn't want anything to do with the cat. Alex, on the other hand, is an Air Force retiree. His full title is Military Working Dog Alex, Hotel 116, and he was a patrol dog, just primarily patrol. He was in Iraq for 2 6-month stints, paws on the ground, and as you might be able to see, his teeth are worn from the bite wrap because that's part of his patrol work, as well as Benno's teeth are worn too. And Benno said, "Buddy, I could tell you exactly what that thing is. It's a cat, and we need to munch on it." So Alex and I had a couple of talks about being nice to the kitty because he was part of our pack. And now Alex and Simba Kitty are the absolute best friends. And every now and then you can catch Alex grooming the cat.
When the opportunity came up to deploy to Afghanistan, I hadn't been yet, so I volunteered to go. I knew that Gratis and I could provide a valuable resource to the guys that were out there, and I could help out the patrol that I was with. What I learned after a short time, though, is more than the dog's capabilities to search out bombs or people or anything is their ability to bring the morale up of the men you're with. They bring that little piece of home from back home to a place so far away that's unfriendly. Brings guys' spirits up, and they're glad you're there, and they trust you to be out there searching for stuff and protect their lives.
Good morning. It's really a pleasure to be here also to recognize this wonderful relationship between the Marine working dogs, military working dogs, and the military. As early as 100 BC, dogs have been noted as serving in warfare as scouts, sentries, and trackers. Today, military working dogs are an integral part of our nation's armed services, and these dedicated and highly trained companions save an average of 150 lives during their careers. In honor of these heroic dogs, Rancho Coastal Humane Society dedicates the first military working dog memorial in San Diego County and the only private memorial west of the Mississippi.
One experience while I was out there, that's not too detailed so I'm getting in trouble, is we were doing a patrol, and my team was stopped next to a compound taking cover and everything, and the compound we thought was clear, but as we were sitting there, Gratis actually alerted to us that someone was inside the compound still, and it was an insurgent, and we went through and cleared it out and apprehended the guy and sent him for processing. So I don't know what would have happened, but I'd like to say that he saved our lives in that instance. Thank you. We were out there to do a dangerous job and keep people safe, and all these dogs asked for in return is a little love and caring. All they want is some food and to play and to be pet.
I, Pam Slater Price, on behalf of the County Board of Supervisors, on this day, 16th day of April 2011, on behalf of the Chairman and the entire Board of Supervisors, commend the Rancho Coastal Humane Society's Military Working Dog Memorial, and do hereby declare this day to be Rancho Coastal Humane Society's Military Working Dog Memorial Day throughout the County of San Diego.
To come back home and see memorials like this to MWD Chiba it's a great thing. It shows a lot of respect from the community and a lot of respect for military personnel and the dogs that we work with. There's not really much I can say. I appreciate it more than words can express. I'd just like to say thanks to everybody that was involved in this memorial. That's it.
We are very proud to have this organization, this facility in our city. They, as you know, have done wonders. They adopted out almost 1,000 animals last year, spayed and neutered. I forget the number, somewhere close to, about 475. So they're working every day. And this, what we're seeing today, is just another example of reaching out and celebrating and recognizing the contributions of our four-legged companions.